What's up? Welcome to I Work on Motorcycles. Behind me I have the new project, a 1980 CT70 Honda pit bike, mini bike. I don't know what you want to call it, but yeah, we're gonna be building this thing. First episode, which is this episode, we're gonna see if it's gonna run. Now, picked this thing up off Facebook Marketplace for $350. It's missing the headlight assembly. It does not have a key, nor does it have the ignition. This, the run on off switch is not there, and it does not have a battery, but it is hot wired into the magneto, so when you kick it over, it'll produce spark, at least so they claim. But and then they also have this nice Home Depot Ace Hardware pipe setup with the tin foil. That's my favorite part of the bike, and we got the angle cut off for performance. So yeah, we're gonna see if this thing runs. All right, so it's the first testing stages on my CT70. Let's see if it'll fire. Pretty sure it won't. So it appears something is wrong. Pretty sure I have gas. Oh, the gas is off. Maybe we should turn that on. But it is leaking gas out of the petcock. As you can see, there's some leakage. So I'm pretty sure I'm getting gas into the carb. So I guess what we're gonna check next is for spark. So I've gone ahead and just pulled a random spark plug, plugged it into here, and I'm grounding it against the engine, and I'm gonna kick it over and see if that creates a spark. So let's see. I am getting spark. It's a little bit weak, probably because I'm not grounding it very well. So that tells us that the spark plug in here is either fouled or it's a different issue. One way you can also check if your spark plug is fouled is you can hold your test spark plug, and you can hold it so it arcs across between the two, and then that will kind of create a little bit more voltage for the inside one to create a spark. So I ended up holding the spark plug up against the old one, and it did end up firing, so that told me that the original spark plug is fouled. So I put a new spark plug in there, put the cap on. Now we'll see if it fires. So I've got the new spark plug in. Let's see if it'll fire. Runs. So, I guess the next thing I'm going to do to this thing is get a new wiring harness in it because the old one is spliced. Probably going to put an actual battery in it instead of just hot wiring it off the magneto. And I don't know, I'll probably complete the bike off a little bit. I'll get a headlight bucket, get an actual ignition system going for it. If I can find a new one of these. I really don't know how hard these are to come by, but I'm going to finish up the bike, and long term, probably going to plan on repainting it, stripping it all the way down. I'll paint it a nice candy color. The original color for these 80s models was a kind of a reddish orange. I'm going to paint it a candy color like they were originally in the early 70s. And yeah, hopefully I'll have some fun with this thing. Another thing that I kind of debated doing on this bike was doing an engine swap, because the original is a 70cc, and I think They made like 8 horsepower. I'm not really too sure, but it's really popular to do an engine swap in these things, and they sell them for like 125s, 140s. I think they even sell a 190, which is a lot of power for a little thing like this, for a stamped frame engine, stamped frame. So I don't know. We'll see if we want to get a little bit more power a little bit down the road. But for now, I'm thinking it's just best to have a little bit of fun with the thing before we get too deep into detail. Alright, I hope you guys enjoyed this video. And stay tuned for when we start to piece this thing back together. Okay, so this is the first drive on the CT70. We're gonna see what happens. I think I might just bump start it actually.